Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Savannah and today we're going to be testing out two palettes that I received in my BoxyCharm Premium for the month of November. Excited for this one. I'm not too thrilled about this one, but we're going to give it a try. Gotta start off with as much of an open mind as I can. So I'm going to quick tell you the prices and what the description from the BoxyCharm Harvest little pamphlet, card, whatever says. So we're going to start off the 4-in-1, pure 4-in-1, sorry, Skin Perfecting Powders Face Palette. This 4-in-1 palette features a stunning mix of bronzer, highlighter, blush, and translucent setting powder. Arranged in a travel-friendly palette designed to help you sculpt and highlight the perfect look. Accentuate your best features and bring out the best in you with this exclusive collection, and it retails for $32. I was nervous about the highlight when I swatched it, before I swatched it, sorry. And when I tried it out in the swatch, I'm like, alright, I can maybe make it work. Also, as always, this video is not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. So, here is the face palette. Isn't that pretty? I'm so excited to try that on in a moment. But next up, I should have practiced trying to say the name of this brand. Illamasqua Unveiled Artistry palette. Oh my gosh, what side did I open you on? This side, okay. Let's see. Express your individuality with 12 highly pigmented powder eyeshadows in satin matte and metallic shimmer. Each one delivers a color-intense finish, allowing you to create any number of unique nude looks from natural everyday to the perfect smoky eye. And it retails for $50. It's really smooth. It does get fingerprints on it. They definitely attract on here. Just from looking at it earlier, I was not very excited by the fact that the names are only on this little sheet here. But the whole bottom row is mattes, so that'll be interesting. And I like that there is a, fairly good amount of each type of finish. Thank you, Savannah. English hard today. This is my third video I'm sitting down to film in a row. Yay. I would like to just try to get this one done and up tomorrow. Have the BoxyCharm up today. The unboxing part up today. So I'm filming this Monday the 9th. I think it's the 9th. But anywho, alright, I normally use this big fluffy brush for translucent powders. I did set my under eyes with my standard Pretty Vulgar setting powder, so I'm just going to try and use this in some other areas here. See how translucent it is. It's got a bit of a pigmented here. I'm going to use my big fluffy brush. Alright. Really don't see anything. It looks very dark in the palette. I got a little bronzer on the brush there. Let's not do that yet. Alright. So, see a little bit of a line there. Alright, so it is a little darker and not exactly 100% translucent, but that'll definitely be good for setting my eyelids. Oh, I'm already ruining that beautiful pressed little design in the palette. Oh, that's so sad. Hey. Alright, Savannah, grow up. You're a grown up. Alright, let's try that bronzer. Alright. Okay. I like you. I can leave you fairly, natural, or I can build you up. I like that. The shade's a little warmer than what my standard shade is, but I like it. Anywho. Okay. does blend fairly well and easily, thankfully. And it doesn't seem like it's removing product underneath. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, same brush. Forehead. Though we're getting to the colder months, so I'm not going to need as much bronzer anymore. Savannah doesn't go outside in the winter either, so. Alright, so fluffier brush here for my blush. Tap, tap, tap. Ooh, I like that. Not overly pigmented, but you can see it. It doesn't take too long to build up. So it'll last you a while because you won't need a lot, but at the same time it's just that perfect in-between shade, and the powders seem to work well together, so that's great. Ow, eyeshadow, bro. Alright, that hurt. That really hurt. Okay. Highlighter time. Let's go for it. Alright, it's definitely glittery, which I don't mind. Alright, I can layer it up a little bit, but if I go too far, I can tell that it's going to leave a bit of a cast. So, that's about all I can layer with it. But it's pretty. It's not the right undertone for me personally, but I like it. I like it. Well, that was easy, right? Now to eyeshadow. Alright. Open. Alright. Fluffy brush. I'm going to start off with the third in. Don't need something super light here, but yeah. Alright. Start with that in my crease. It's pretty. Pigmented, but not overly pigmented, so that's good. Definitely can layer this baby up, so that's good. Alright. It's a little more orangey, warm tone than like. I wish there were some more neutrals that were more, you know, actual neutrals and cooler tones. I'm gonna tap into the darkest matte over here a little bit. So here, let me grab that little sheet thing. I wish that the names were on the shades, not just this. So the first shade I used was Poise. Now I'm going to dip into Empower. Just gently patting that on the outer portion here. Just make it a little triangle. Now I'm going to blend that into the crease. That way most of the darker color is already on the outer portion. Okay, grab a little bit more of the darker shade. Do the same thing and blend that up again. Alright, they blend fairly well. Fairly well. Not the smoothest blend though. Okay, thankfully that shade kind of mellowed out the orangey tone of the first shade, so that's good. I'm gonna grab Assured, which is this one right next to the white, so the lightest shade except for the white. Same brush. I'm just gonna use that on the inner portion of here of my crease. Only going about halfway. Just really want a soft, perfect, all over blend in my crease as always. Okay. Alright, I'm going to grab I want to try out that white. I can always put one of the metallics over it, just to see, get an idea. So flat brush. Okay, that is definitely a softer white, but you can layer that up, so that's good. It's not just that like stark, bright, boom, white. Boom. Oh, I cracked myself up. So, yeah, that's pretty. Alright. And I'm going to click catch up the other eye. Alright, so with the other eye all caught up, I'm going to go do my lower lash line. So I'm going to start off with that middle bottom shade that I was using, which was Poise. So I'm going to just sweep that gently all the way in. Don't need a lot. See, not a lot. I feel like nothing happened on this side. What's going on? My brain's already looking at the shimmery metallic colors. I'm like, what one? Like, slow down, brain. I'm gonna grab a more precise fluffy brush. I'm gonna grab that dark shade again, Empower, just a little bit. Put it on the very, very outer portion here. And blend it upwards, just a little past the edge there. It will create that just slight illusion of more depth on the outer portion. And elongate that just a little bit and connect the two. Alright, then I'm going to grab my fluffy brush that we used earlier on the bottom. Just kind of blend that together a little further. Just a little. I don't want that dark brown to just go away. Alright, so I'm going to go with the shade Zealous, which is right there. So, woohoo! Alright, and using my finger. Yeah, it is very creamy. The matte seemed a little dry formula-wise, but they performed fairly well, so take it or leave it, whichever you like. Ooh, that really works well together. Ooh. I like that shade. But how often am I going to use this palette? There's so many darker colors in here for the metallics that I just generally don't go for. Right, blend that crease with everything on my lid already. Alright, I'm going to quick put on some mascara, and I'll be right back to do swatches and tell you my final thoughts. Is this palette worth $50? You'll see in a moment, or hear me tell you what I think in a moment. Okay, so I have mascara on. I used my Wander Beauty Mild Highclub mascara. It's my go-to, we all know that. Alright, so swatches. I'm going to start with the top row here. That's all very similar. Can you tell that? Just very slight variations in those shades. So then the last two. That is the lightest shade in the metallic shimmers, and that's not going to cut it with me. So I'm just going left to right. So slightly under them. Yeah. That's just not really my color scheme. I'm sorry. That is just way too dark shimmer wise. I wish they had more of a variation between them and, you know, more lighter options, honestly. I'm just not really excited about this palette, sadly. Is it worth $50? It depends. Are those metallics going to be something you're going to use regularly? Do you see a shade in that grouping that you're going to really get some use out of? You're going to enjoy use. Same with the mattes. It is a drier matte formula, but it works. It's pigmented and blends well enough. It does take a little bit of work, but most people can manage if you just take a moment to blend a little more than normal. But the metallics are pretty, just not my shade range. But as always, it's just makeup. It's everyone's opinion. We all have different preferences and different things we look for within those preferences. Hey, Future Sav, I forgot to tell you my thoughts on this beautiful palette. What do I think of it? I love this. I'm very excited to use it and play around with it some more. I have a big feeling I'm going to get a lot of use out of the blush and bronzer. So, yeah. Those are going to be great for the winter. I can just sweep on just a little bit of each and just call it a day. So I recommend this so far. I will, as always, keep you updated on this and if any of my opinions change. So, yeah. Okay, now back to the outro that I already filmed. It's a mess. I'm sorry. As always, if you liked today's video, please don't forget, give me a big thumbs up, leave me some nice comments, hit subscribe. I'd like to hit 100 subscribers before the end of the year. Ring that bell to be notified every time I upload, which usually is as soon as I get a BoxyCharm box or FabFitFun box, and every Tuesday and Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. I really do hope you enjoyed today's video. I love you all. Have a great day. Bye.